YouTube, and Vaping Rob is back with another video. I'm really trying hard to upload every day this week, so yeah, if you have any questions or comments or any ideas for videos, please by all means let me know. More than happy to deal with anything, always happy to field questions, or you can find me on Instagram, which is VapingRob1983. So today I was going to have a little chat about this. So a lot of people are probably looking at it going, what on earth is that? So this is an Iio. So it's a really small little system. It's made by Innokin and it's wonderful. It's just super tiny. Now, it's a separate pod, so as you can probably see, that is just the pod element of it. So it's an integrated pod and coil. So with that, you just have everything all in one. It's a solid state battery, so no removable battery. It's also just a USB charger, and it's really tiny. I mean, I have it because apart from anything else, I popped it on, I know it's on a hexa lanyard, but just because you can wrap it, and it's just really nice to have around your neck. Now they do two different cores for this. They do a 0.4 or a 0.2, which I love. So I'm vaping the 0.2. There's really nothing convoluted about this. There's no on button. You literally just inhale and it activates. As you probably saw when I was inhaling, there was a little glowing bit there, and that just basically tells you when it's on. Also, when you're charging it, when it gets really low on battery, that will go red, and then when you've charged it back up, it will go solid state white, which means that you've totally charged it up. I do love this. Now, obviously with such a small dinky little pod, they actually send you this, which is a wonderful little adapter for your juice bottles in order to actually fill the pod up. It literally, so you just take your bottle, pop that on top, and then you can use it to fill your little pod up. Now, a lot of people are probably thinking, why on earth do you have a device like this? Two reasons. One, I wanted a really small pod device. Two, it was £10, which is very reasonable. And three, I can vape Nic Salt on it. So at the moment, I'm actually vaping Watermelon Chill by Element Frost. Now, this is a 5mg Nic Salt. You're going to find through all my videos that I do tend to mix up my flavours and when I'm vaping, but also nicotine strength. Generally speaking, I vape 3. I've tried higher strengths and found that they've just killed my throat. But I really enjoy Nic Salt, and there are some flavours now that you can only get in a Nic Salt. So I thought, why not? Let's buy a little pod system. I will admit I actually bought this before I bought the Aegis pod system. So I did a review about the Aegis Boost a little while ago. So this actually was a prelude to the Aegis Boost. I bought the Aegis Boost because it's an adjustable pod system. This just does the job, really. Now, a lot of people are probably sat there thinking, A, why did you buy it? And B, why buy something so small when you're a clouder and you use a device like this, which is the Geek Tech Nova Mod. This is basically my everyday vape, so it's going to be basically in every video. Fundamentally, I just wanted a little vape, but also it vapes a lot more like a cigarette. Now, a lot of people will probably argue that you lose a lot of flavour on this, but actually you don't. You actually still get a really good flavour on such a small pod. I think it's because of the way it's made and the fact that it's literally an integrated coil pod. So because of the fact that the coil just sits down here and it's always surrounded by juice, it's always absorbing. And also because of the strength of the actual coil in there being 0.2, it's running probably about 5 watts-ish, something like that. So you actually get a very good hit, and I find it perfect for nicotine salts because trying to run 5 mg nic salt in this would just be a bit too harsh. Anyway, that's just a little quick video about the Iio, which it's also just a very useful backup device. So if, for example, you're out and about and your main vape decides the batteries have gone, your spares are dead, then at least you've got this with you, so you've got something to vape until you get home and charge everything back up. It has happened to me more times than I want to count. So this is like my little just wear around my neck, no one notices it, everyone just thinks I'm wearing a lanyard, and it's just wonderful. Anyway guys, that's just a little video about the Iio. Also guys, if you ever want to get some nicotine salts, I highly recommend the 5 mg ones or the 10 mg. The major difference between, I have done a video about nicotine salts before, but fundamentally I just find that the nicotine salts are very, very smooth on your throat and you don't lose flavour with the higher nicotine strengths. Anyway guys, any questions, any comments, anything that you think about, anything that you'd like to know, drop them in the comments below. Please like and subscribe my channel, and if you wouldn't mind just giving the video a little like, just for the YouTube algorithm. It means that it shows YouTube that I am doing something right and you guys like what I'm doing. So yeah, thank you very much guys. Vaping Rob, out.